Good morning, everyone. All right, can everyone see my screen? Great. Okay, today we're going to do the Coin Mastery series. We're going to be going over Dash, which is a great project. I really like Dash. Welcome, I see some new faces in here. All right, we're going to start in 30 seconds. Okay, just want to make sure. Can everyone see my screen when I go full screen? Oh. Okay, cool. All right, let's get started. So today we're going to talk about Dash. I am actually excited to be talking about Dash. Also pretty impressed that I've been able to find a black variation of every logo that I've for every coin that I've discussed. Didn't think that they were even around. So current holding. Sorry. So I'm bullish on Dash, but currently I hold no position. I had a position when we sent the trade alert out. I don't remember what the level was, but I think I sold it for about double or triple when I bought it, and I put it all into another holding. So I'm currently not holding it, but I am bullish on it. So what is Dash? So I pulled this from their Bitcoin Talk thread because I think it does a very good job of communicating what Dash is. Dash is an open source peer-to-peer cryptocurrency with a strong focus on the payment industry. I think that's very important, and we're going to talk about that a bit later. Dash offers a form of money that is anonymous, portable, inexpensive, and fast. It can be spent securely both online and in person with only minimal transaction fees. Based on the Bitcoin project, Dash aims to be the most user-friendly and scalable payment system in the world. In addition to Bitcoin's feature set, Dash currently also includes a second layer network of masternodes to facilitate instant transactions, instant send, private transactions, private send, and governance functions to create a self-governing and self-funding network capable of paying individuals and businesses for work that adds value to Dash. So we're going to talk about that's one of their big value propositions, their governance functions. We're going to show kind of what that looks like. This decentralized governance and budgeting system makes it one of the first ever successful decentralized autonomous organizations. So really where Dash stands out, Dash is a fork of Bitcoin, and then it was built upon and optimized. Dash is looking to corner a market where they want to be the payment solution for as many online organizations, companies, products as possible. So whereas Bitcoin kind of became a store of value that people aren't really willing to spend for goods and services, Dash is looking to be that currency that is used for payment. So they want to be as functional as possible. So who's behind the team? So the CEO's name is Rand Taylor. Andy Freer is the CTO, and there's an anonymous guy, UDJINM6, which is the lead developer. And why I think that it's Ryan, he had a background in technology, started working on this project. What I think is even more unique about Dash is that it's appointed by a network and funded by the blockchain. So they actually have these things called proposals, where the community anyone can do it, will send out a proposal and they'll say, hey, we should hire more people, or we should create a team for this structure or this for this product or project. And then the whole community can actually vote. And they vote using, I believe, their master nodes. So it's a pretty interesting system, and that's what the DAO means, right? The decentralized autonomous organization. So it's running, it's self-funded, and it's self-governed. So the community is helping fund it, and they're helping discuss and make decisions about the future of Dash. So if you'll look, there's a site where you can look at all the different proposals. There's one called Proposal Core Team. Title: Salary for Dash Core Team. Working on Dash should come with some incentives, like receiving some money from the blockchain every month. However, we don't want to micromanage an open source project, and we feel we have a highly trustworthy team. The way we plan on using the core team budget is simply split it between all team members. So they're actually using, it's almost like they're taxing the Dash system so that they can have a pool of funds that they can then allocate for different projects and teams. So they've got many people working on this open source project that are supporting it. So when we say who's behind the team, while there is this core team, while there is a founder, it is very much an open source collaborative project. So Dash by the numbers. So Dash is in the top 12 right now, as of last night when I took the screenshot. It's at a $6 billion market cap, which is pretty low relative to where it was about a month ago, but this might be its new floor. There are currently there's 7.8 million Dash in circulation, and there's a max supply of 18.9 million. So it is mineable, so you can mine Dash, and it's also stakeable. So you can purchase a master node. It's pretty expensive though. I think it's like $200,000. It might be even more now. You can buy a master node, and then you can. It's almost like proof of stake, where if you're holding X amount of Dash, 100, 200, 300 Dash, then you'll receive some Dash every month. So there's two different ways that Dash are created, through master nodes and through staking, through mining. The current price is $768. We're starting to see what the new upper limits of currency coins are for 2018. Now, obviously, the Dash has a different circulating supply than Bitcoin does. However, Dash is, if Dash really does complete on its goal, which is to be one of the juggernaut digital currencies that people actually use to transact on the internet or exchange value, then we could see this price go up exponentially. We don't know what a global digital decentralized open source currency is worth at this point, but we know that, and you're going to see a bit later, they are actively coordinating and working with lots of companies to get installed and implemented. So a quick look at their chart. Like a lot of coins in the last part of 2018, we saw a surge up. Dash had been pretty quiet for most of 2016, and even for a lot of 2017. And then they kind of skyrocketed as I was watching, as my friend was discussing. But there was a point where we hit about 1,500. It looked like per Dash. So we might see this trend continue as it continues to be adopted throughout the year. So what does Dash do? So Dash is one of those coins where its prime goal is to be a currency, and really nothing more. I mean, there might be third-party projects that are building on top of Dash and working on the Dash protocol, but Dash's main goal is to really be a cryptographic currency. Dash supports instant transactions and privacy using decentralized technology. So by using the masternode service, you can have instant transactions. You can also send private transactions if you want. It purports to have very low fees relative to Bitcoin and relative to some of the other currencies out there with higher transaction costs. They say here that Dash has no pre-mine and was launched fairly and transparently. There was a little bit of controversy. Supposedly there was a bug in the code when they launched, and some people thought that they had pre-mined, which means if you, as a developer, if you're launching a new cryptocurrency and you think that, let's say that you set it so that there are 2 million coins that can ever be created, and you pre-mine all of them, so they're all available out in the wild. Actually, no, better example. You pre-mine 10% of them, and the rest is mined, and you hold that 10 or 20% for yourself. You've basically created 20%, whatever the value of the currency is. You've created that much wealth for yourself automatically. And sometimes that can be seen as a scam or unfair when launching. And so there was a little ambiguity around Dash's when Dash first launched, but that seems to have been resolved in the past year and a half and been clarified. So coins will most likely be around 18.9 million, and there's a schedule for issuance. Coins will cease to be generated near the year 2300. And Dash uses an X11 algorithm for mining. But again, when we get back to what really Dash does, Dash as an organization is working on implementing the Dash protocol with as many companies, online stores, and people as possible. They really want this to be used to exchange value, whereas a lot of other coins are being used as a store of value. So I'll play this video real quick. I think this is a good...
If you're watching this, you're probably wondering, what is Dash? Or maybe even, what is digital currency? Well, Dash is digital cash. Money exchanged on a highly secure, open-source, peer-to-peer network. Much like Bitcoin. But unlike Bitcoin, it's really the first form of digital cash that works just like physical cash. Your money isn't held in a central banking organization. Instead, you hold your money in a safe and easy way, maintaining full control. This means that you have total privacy when it comes to your purchases. Your transactions can't be tracked by any organization or curious third parties. Instead, your information is private. Another great benefit is that transactions can occur instantaneously. There's no wait or lag. Money changes hands right away, just like handing over physical cash when making a purchase. And because Dash is truly fun.